Aloha and welcome to the Hawaii Statewide Family Engagement Center scenario, First Phone Call Home, featuring Andrea Alexander as the parent and Angela Matian as the teacher. Welcoming phone call. The first phone call establishes a powerful and lasting impression that encourages families to engage. It is a great opportunity to set the tone for relationship building and demonstrates your commitment to connecting outside of discipline issues. It is important that the initial contact is positive, in case you may need to inform the family in the future that their child is struggling. Examples. What can you tell me about your child, use name, that can help me be a great teacher for him or her? What are your hopes and dreams for your child? What is the best way to contact you? What is the best time of day? What is your preferred language to communicate with us at school? Here is the best way to contact me. Please call or email, etc. anytime you have a question or concern. I look forward to having your child in my class this year. Thank you for your partnership. Tips. Plan early by getting families' contact information as soon as possible. Reach out before school resumes or within the first 3 weeks of the start of the year. Focus on making a good impression with a warm and friendly tone. Use the opportunity to gather important information about your student and the family.
Aloha, this is Angela Matian. Is this Mrs. Alexander?
Yes, it is. Aloha, Ms. Matian. How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. It's great to hear from you.
Oh, awesome. I just wanted to see if you had any time so we can kind of chat on Zoom virtually and talk about a little bit about your son for this upcoming school year. Do you have time?
Yes, this is a great time.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So really, like I mentioned, we're really excited for this upcoming school year, and I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself to all of the families and just learn a little bit more, and also to see if you had any questions, on your end. But the first thing that I really wanted to kind of get a better understanding or learn more about is about your son. And just wanted to know if there's, some things that you could tell me about him, like his interests, activities, skills, anything.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. His primary interest is in building and construction. That's his pathway in school. And he has a deep attachment to architecture and all things that are related to building, particularly hands-on. So whether it's woodworking, whether it's with tactile, tools and other objects in the shop environment or anything like that. He also really enjoys working with Legos, and he also enjoys working in the digital format with building, with some of the applications such as Roblox and Mime as well. So he has a great interest in those things. As far as skills, he has demonstrated a great interest in history. He memorizes a lot of those historical facts or facts-based information. He also loves to read biographies of notable people as well. So those type of things really translate very well for a lot of the subject matters that he's involved in. And then finally, I guess as far as any type of other skills or talents, he likes to mimic or imitate different types of voices and things like that, which have come in very handy for ELA class, particularly when they have plays or read, certain types of literature. He can get into character really well. So it helps him to absorb and process the material much better. So we really think that's great for him. So thank you so much for asking.
Awesome, awesome. And he'll look forward to some of the activities we have. We have a lot of hands-on activities, and I'm interested to learn more through him and, of course, through all of you and your family. Some of those activities, maybe we can integrate it in the school year. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
That would be great.
And really, another great insight that I always get from families is, what are some of the hopes and dreams you have for your son?
Oh, wow. What a great question. Thank you so much for that. It's something we think about quite a lot. And I would say, in general, our hope for him as a family is that he will enjoy high school, continue continue to thrive and develop academically, socially, and just really go through that process and, really make, his mark, while he's there. And I would also say that as far as dreams, we have, I think, a dream that's similar to most parents, most families, is that he will grow to be healthy, happy, productive as a citizen, and be able to chart his own course in whatever interest that may be. So that's what I would say our hopes and dreams are for him. It's a great question. Thank you for asking that.
Great, and it's a pleasure to be part of that journey, even if it's just a year. But we look forward to it. Thank you. Thank you. And, throughout the school year, we're going to be doing a lot of activities, talking about different subjects, homework, topics. And so we just want to keep the lines of communication open. So what are your thoughts, and perhaps maybe is there a better way to communicate or connect with you throughout the school year?
Oh, yes. Actually, you can contact me at any time. I always have my phone with me. And so particularly if it is something that is time sensitive, or more urgent, you can certainly feel free to reach out to me by phone. And then other than that, you usually can send me an email, especially if it's, more detailed in terms of the communication or the content. And I'll be happy to get back with you usually within a day.
Awesome. Great. And so I don't have to ask the question, but you do have access to the internet, technology, and all that good stuff then. Okay.
Yes, we do. My son also has a Gmail account by which he can also be kept up to date with certain information as well.
Awesome. So the other, question, or maybe you might have any questions, or your son might have questions or brought up. So is there anything that I can answer for you at this time? Any questions that you may have?
Oh, well, yes, actually, as a matter of fact, it would be great if you could actually share an overview of the curriculum for this year for your class, as well as if you could share any resources that we can utilize to help support him at home. We have a very strong homework routine for him, and so we always like to be able to supplement his work. So anything that you could share on that, we would really appreciate that.
Great. Yes, definitely. Have that information as I'm, doing these individual calls with the families. I'm collecting that information so that I can share all of the topics, the homework assignments with you, through email. So yes, definitely we'll get that to you, and additional resources that will help. So I think that's pretty much all I had, unless you had any questions. Again, I'm very excited to have your son in my class this year. We're looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with you, kind of sharing all of the wonderful things that they'll be doing in class, particularly your son.
Yes, well, I would just like to say again, thank you so much for reaching out to us. We really appreciate that. And we also are very excited, and my son is very excited for the school year. So we definitely are appreciative, of your partnership, and we look forward to collaborating with you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and we'll be in contact and connect soon. Take care, Ms. Alexander.
Thank you. Mahalo.